You didn't love football today. In order to be great on this football field, you got to love football. We didn't do that today. We came out here so soft today. All right, when we up and down like that yo-yo, man, we got to be more consistent in everything we do. Because everything is 11 folks, man. We got to line up right, got to understand what we got to do, and got to communicate. We did none of that today. The things that we talked about, that we want to get accomplished today, we didn't do it. But it's up to you guys to make sure that that's what you want to do. Put it in your mind. Put it in your heart.
Weirdos are going to come after y'all.
Prime got draws, man. What's wrong with y'all? Prime got draws with great packaging.
Oh no. I don't know who told you that.
Spring practice is underway in Boulder, and one position group that a lot of Buff Nation has been paying attention to is the secondary. Colorado brought in a number of new defensive backs, and naturally, fans want to know how that group is developing early in spring ball. If you've been watching some of the practice footage coming out from outlets like Reach the People Media and Well Off Media, you've probably noticed something interesting. There have been several one-on-one plays where receivers have been able to get open. Now, for some fans, that might raise a few questions, but honestly, what we're seeing right now is pretty normal for spring practice. Right now, the new defensive backs are getting their feet wet. And that's exactly what spring ball is designed for. When you bring in new players, especially transfers, it takes time for everyone to get comfortable in the system. Defensive backs have to learn the terminology, understand the coverage responsibilities, and build chemistry with the rest of the defense. And that doesn't happen overnight. It happens through reps. And spring practice is where those reps start to add up. Another important thing to remember is the type of drills we're seeing in those practice clips. A lot of the plays fans are reacting to are coming from one-on-one drills between receivers and defensive backs. In football, those drills almost always favor the offense. Receivers know the route they're running. Defensive backs are reacting in real time. There's no pass rush affecting the quarterback, and there's usually plenty of space on the field. So when a receiver gets separation in those situations, it doesn't automatically mean the defensive backs are struggling. It's simply part of the drill. What those reps really show is where players are in their development. For Colorado's secondary, this is a group that is still learning how to play together. Communication is a huge part of playing defensive back, especially when you're dealing with zone coverages, switches, and adjustments based on what the offense is doing. That communication improves with time. Every practice gives the players more experience, more confidence, and a better understanding of the system. And that's exactly why spring ball matters so much. It's not about perfection right now. It's about progress. The coaching staff is watching everything during these practices. They're evaluating technique, positioning, effort, and decision-making. They're also looking to see which players respond well when they make mistakes, because mistakes are going to happen in spring practice. The key is how players bounce back on the next rep. And when you look at Colorado's coaching staff, there's plenty of reason for fans to feel confident about the development process. Coach Prime has built a staff that understands how to develop players and prepare them for the long run.
Safeties, I need more. I challenge you today. Hey, I don't need no more attitude, dog. We all depend on you. You feel me? You're a big-time player. Come on, show it. I need more. You feel me, safeties? We need to talk, communicate. We need execution. Every play. I don't care who play. I'm going to play the best guys. Let's go.
The focus right now is not just on winning individual reps in March. The focus is on building a defense that can perform consistently once the season arrives. That process takes time. And the good news for Colorado is that there is still plenty of time before the first game of the season. Right now, there are about 174 days until kickoff on September 3rd. That's a long window for growth. Between now and then, the team will continue through the rest of spring practice. Then comes the spring game, which gives fans their first real look at how the roster is shaping up. After that, players move into summer workouts and conditioning, where strength, speed, and chemistry continue to develop. By the time fall camp arrives, the defense will have had months of preparation. So when you look at the defensive backs during these early spring practices, the most important thing is not whether every rep is perfect. The most important thing is whether the players are improving. Are they reacting faster? Are they communicating better? Are they learning from the mistakes they make early in the process? Those are the things the coaching staff is paying attention to right now. For Buff Nation, the spring game will be one of the first real opportunities to see how the secondary is progressing. It's a chance to see how the defensive backs handle live game situations, how they communicate on the field, and how they respond to pressure. It will also give fans a better idea of which players might emerge as key contributors once the season begins. And remember, this is still a relatively new roster. Many of these players are still building relationships with their teammates and learning how to play together as a unit. That process takes time, but it also creates opportunity. Every practice is another chance for someone to step up, make a play, and show the coaches that they're ready for a bigger role. So, while some of the early practice clips may show receivers getting open in one-on-one situations, the bigger picture is about development. The defensive backs are getting valuable reps. They're learning the system, and they're building the foundation for the defense moving forward. With months of preparation still ahead, there's plenty of time for this group to grow and improve. And that's exactly what spring practice is all about. Now, I want to hear from Buff Nation. What are you hoping to see from Colorado's secondary by the time the season starts? Do you think the defensive backs will take a big step forward this year? Let me know your thoughts in the comments and stay tuned for more updates as Colorado spring practice continues in Boulder.